All right, hello. It looks like everything is working for the most part. I think the audio is working. The cat's there. The cat looks kind of funny because the lighting on the avatar has changed. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. But anyways, welcome one and all. It is I, Sark, the sarcasm detector. As you can tell, I am a feline, and I am part of the feline supremacy, here to conquer the universe. And we're starting off with a little game called Solargen. Or Solargene? I don't know. How do you pronounce that? I don't think I care. At this point, I'm just gonna call it Solargen. Solargeny? I think it should be Solargene. Hey, it don't matter. It's been about a week since the last time I streamed this. So there's a little bit of a time jump. I apologize for that. This is the 10th stream, by the way. Wow, we are really enjoying this game. But there's also a little bit of a time skip in game as well. So we're gonna be looking at that in a second. How have you all been doing? Hope you guys enjoyed your Valentines. I was pretty much sick the last week. I got something on like the previous weekend that kind of made me feel uncomfortable for the rest of the week. It was kind of slow recovering from it, like nausea and dizziness and just a general low-level amount of ache. I even had a hospital appointment to see a doctor. I had to cancel that because they ask us to do that. You know, if like you're not feeling well, just let us know. And yeah, I had to cancel that as well. It wasn't terrible, but it was just enough, you know, to be not enjoyable, so to speak. But yeah, I'm feeling better this week. So here we are. We're gonna stream some more Solargene, and the time skip from last time. We have quite a few. We've got quite a bit. The main part is Earth is now on this side of the solar system, really, really close to Jupiter, and this is like an amazing window of flight here. For our ship Galileo. So I don't know if did we have Galileo up last time? Probably not. I don't think I streamed it. But Galileo is a ship I built, and it's ready to go to the Galilean moons of Jupiter. This one specifically for Callisto. And you can see here I have 15 days. Yeah, more like 16-day trip. The ship is not that big. It's 10 and a half tons, but there's 112 tons of cargo and 104 tons of fuel. These fusion engines, by the way, are kind of insane. Because I could probably cut this down to like 10 days or so, just by throwing more money and more fuel at this. The more I fuel this, I guess the longer the burn or the more intense the burn is, but I mean, I have the money for it. I'm at like 15 billion here, but I think 2 weeks is fine for the moment, because not only would I have to like buy the fuel, I need to get gas tanks, and it already looks funny at the moment. So here's Galileo, and it's nighttime. Let's see if we can do it like that. Yeah, that's a bit easier to see, I hope. Anti-gravity is a thing now, so I don't need a rotating section. But yeah, down here is the storage section. We have some superfluous solar panels there, some heat panels. We got our first level up here is the first toroidal. And we have the living quarters up here. Just room for 3 people, 1 repairer, and 2 doctors. And yeah, a little itsy bitsy hospital. I gave them a little VR thing so they can, you know, not get too bored. And that's it. There's the whole fusion reactor at the back of the ship, though, and it doesn't need to run all the time. I only need to run it like very, very specifically to charge the batteries. And I can show you this now. By the way, there's another fuel tank up there, and it's absolutely full up to 98%. So the way this ship works is off its batteries, which I'm going to turn on that right now, and you'll see over here 62 from the reactors. That is some of the blocks, because they're deep space blocks. They generate a little bit of power for us. And then there is the main reactor. Consumption is only 1400. The battery capacity is 300k. So you guys do the math. 1400 or like 300k divided by 1400. This thing's gonna last a little bit of time, but we're gonna charge it right here all the way up to 100%. Only takes a little bit of time in game. Maybe just a couple of hours in game, actually. And it's halfway, and that basically that charges it. I have 18 days worth of fuel. 18 days worth of fuel for that, and I only need to turn it on once every 6 months. Or so. I don't know what the exact math. It's yeah, it's something like that. Every half a year or so, I'll turn it on for a couple of hours, and there we go. Turn that off, and we just coast off the batteries for a bit, of which we have plenty of. There's like a 9 on each side there, and yeah, 9 on each side, 300k batteries. And the fuel, it's not that heavy of a ship, to be honest. It's made out of the deep space blocks, which are the really high end, the super high end blocks for these areas here. And the thing for the generator is made out of the high strength blocks. Because yeah, no one is needed in there. No one's going in there, actually. I did put and like one of these things here. Magnetic field generator. I don't know if that does anything, if that stacks. I mean, it says 5%. These blocks are actually 98% with 75% thermal. So I don't know how useful that is. I might turn it on for a brief moment during a radiation storm. Might help a little bit, or maybe that brings it up. Complete protection from radiation when we're going to be around Jupiter, perhaps. Just that little bit extra layer. That might be a thing. We can test this out when we get there. For the solar system itself, I want to show you the contract. I have this contract here for the Mercurians. On Mercury, they want like a base for 1 billion. I should get on this at some point. I really need to get started on Mercury. The Venusians, they like me, but they want to go to Callisto. The Earthlings also want to go to Callisto, and as well as this new faction, the Callistonians, Jupiterians. This should be Jovians, but it's fine. They want Callisto. And then there's the Martians, who have been taken care of really well. They want for 6.6 billion a science colony on Phobos, and just the amount of research required is just staggeringly insane. So I'm not going to go for that. I'm already at 15 billion. So yeah, what's another 6? Don't need it. Not worth the time and effort right now. So I might either wait for this to flip or sell them some rations. Right here, rations on the moon to the Martians, 8,900 for a mill. Interesting. Let's flip this. On the moon. Actually, no. Do you actually have any ration? We do have rations, but not that many. So I have to buy them from Earth. Actually, let's leave here. Like, my cat wants to leave the room again. Give me 1 sec to let him out. Cat is demanding a lot of attention today. So it turns out the cat did not want to go outside the room. It just wanted to open the door and look outside for a moment before running back into the room. Typical. No, what? You're at the door again. What do you want? Do you want to stay in the room or do you want to get out of the room? What is it that you want? It's not the time to demand attention now. It's because I'm talking. That's why. He's asleep. So let's see. I'm gonna. If you do it one more time, I'm gonna kick you out, and you can find someone else's room to sleep in. Right. Okay. Cat has been kicked out, and he's going to be scratching at the door very, very soon. What were we talking about? I completely lost my train of thought. We're heading to Callisto, and I was getting something here. Yeah, Martians. Okay, that has arrived. And we're going to sell to the Martians. And that should give us a whole bunch of new stuff here. So, ooh, a spaceport on Europa. Science colony on Venus. And then a couple of tourist colonies. Well, treatment of patients and tourists. You guys, can you hear the cat scratching at the door? Should we let them back in? They're being real attention whores when we're trying to be streaming. All right, I apologize for that. I went and checked around the house if there's anything wrong around the house. Was there, a reason why the cat's having a meltdown? And everything's fine. The cat's just being a cat and having a stupid meltdown. Yeah, so this did not help us at all. We are heading to Callisto. So I would have preferred Callisto to Europa, but Europa is actually a contender. Let's take a look at some of these moons here, which is down on the list. So Callisto. It gives us a lot of ice, but not much of anything else, to be honest. Ganymede has a little bit better carbon, slightly. Danny Dose, how you doing? Good morning. Europa has a lot of ice. And Io has a lot of like irons and stuff. So where do we get our carbon from then out here? It's Asian New Year today. Happy New Year too then. I'm Asian, kind of a different kind of Asian from like different side of Asia. Technically. I mean, I guess it's either Ganymede for like the itsy bitsy bits of carbon there. So perhaps multiple bases out here somewhere. One of these has an atmosphere though, doesn't it? Not Jupiter, it's the moons of Saturn, which we can also get to. Moons of Saturn, by the way, is interesting. Like Mimas, for example. Like I can get there in like a month. I can make a ship that'll get us there. These fusion engines are kind of crazy. There's Enceladus, Tethys. Well, there's a lot of moons of Saturn. Rhea, Dion. Like Titan, for example. Setting up a base on Titan would be kind of awesome. Or Rhea. Rhea has oxygen. But yeah, there's a ton of hydrocarbons there that we could possibly use. Just looking at the solar system, there's lots of good options to go. But for now, I think Galileo needs to get moving. This is the ship. That is the cargo hold of the ship, so there should be enough to build a number of bases up over at Callisto. So hopefully we have enough stuff with us, because it's quite a trip. Let's go. At Callisto, here we go. I don't know why it went and rounded it up again. I'm Irish, but Asian by proxy. When you play this, you should have the background noise from the bridge of the TOS Enterprise. Hold on. Let's accept this. Are we gonna take this? By the way, 15 days, like 16 days to get to Callisto with the people aboard. All right, let's go for it. Bye-bye. It's gonna depart on the 11th of May at 6 p.m. We are at 9:45 a.m. So in a couple hours, the ship will take off. Hopefully, everyone. It is going to be quite a trip, though. It's like a quarter G burn all the way. Well, you know, quarter G burn halfway, and then quarter G braking the other way, which is basically the same. It's just the direction of acceleration has just shifted. Antipodally. That's a nice word, by the way. I do have my coffee with me, and I'm trying to drink my coffee without dipping my mic into it. Can't wait for the new Expanse game to come out. Oh, there's a new Expanse game. I know. I saw. I did see there was a Battlestar Galactica game. I didn't actually see any gameplay of it. I just know that it existed, and I saw. I think Raptor was playing it. I didn't actually get to see the gameplay. That would be something to try out. There's a Telltale one out. Ah. Okay. I haven't seen anything about that. Expanse. Yeah, that would be interesting to try. Let's see. Hold on. Spotify, hold up. I can find some like pirate ambience music. What the? Okay. Trying to find ship like Enterprise ship noises on Spotify or spaceship noises on Spotify. It brought me to pirate ship ambience. Okay. Pirate ship ambience it is. Okay. I'll take a look for some sounds. I just want to see what this is for a moment. Also, let's make sure nothing is exploding here on the moon. What do you? Moongate, you are not a ship. What? For some oh, it's because I have this open. If I do this, I really shouldn't do that. This shouldn't be available for Moongate because I don't have an engine, do I? I do have an engine on there. Why do I have an engine on Moongate? Okay, I am confused as you are. The game thinks that this thing has an engine on it. It does not. What are you missing? Dirt. I can send you dirt from down here. Go ahead. So yeah, this is just creaking ambient noise and stuff like that. Not really what you were asking for, was it? Okay. Poktoy, good morning, sir. How are you doing? YouTube has like a 10-hour version. Yes, let's take a look at that. There's a number of them. Okay. Okay. But what about this one? Let me know if you can hear that one. I'm doing well. We're doing space stuff, colony building and space stuff. We just launched a ship to the Galilean moon Callisto, and that should be arriving soon. I just want to make sure that I don't have like any crazy red markers going when I hit super speed. I'm not gonna get a sudden death wave just because I blinked and missed something, which has happened. I've had to save scum this a number of times because I just blinked and everyone on the moon died because they ran out of oxygen or something. They wanted more of these. Go ahead, have that. And Galileo is off. Ship has departed and will arrive sometime, hopefully very soon, at Galileo, and we can start building there. So let's take a look contract-wise. Then we have the 3 contracts for Callisto. And this one, which I kind of want to reset. That's not a lot of science. This one's doable, but I don't know if it's useful for me at the moment. Do I need 2.3 billion? No. So yeah, no, thank you. Then there's just this one on Mercury. So the optics electronics, that can be fed by like a simple tier 3 mine. That should be fine. Grown organs, that we can actually import stuff from Earth and other places just to get that completed. Same with the fusion fuel. Just import a whole bunch of stuff, put them in like a big lump and turn the thing on and it'll like instantly complete. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we're gonna have to, I think, Mercury. While we're waiting for the ship to arrive. Mercury Gate, what do you actually have on you? So I would like the high temperature stuff to be built to here, and I don't have any. Am I making any? I have like I have a whole bunch here on Moongate. And more being made. So Moongate. The high temperature structural material. Over to Mercury Gate, it takes 7 days. That should hopefully, that's not going to be enough for a full base. I need more. But I think I'll start with that sending that over. And you've run out of mats for something else, huh? Didn't we order this? It's going that fast, okay. If I order 60K, will that satisfy you for a little bit? Okay, what are we making here? We are making the ultra lightweights and the radio absorbing. We're making these two, okay. Up here, you are making more of these guys, as well as the composite nanos, okay. So we gotta keep these guys fed, and thank goodness I have built all the stuff up on the moon, so I can just do this, like 100K metal, just like that. Can't do that if I was just relying on a base, my own base. Ooh, Moondrop. Moondrop also works off of batteries now. For the most part, like, and that'll charge the battery for a little bit. So I'm not running all the industry all at the same time. I got a bunch of them running at the same time right now, which is why it's costing me power. Usually I turn stuff off when I don't need it. Like right now. We have a nice chunk of radar absorbing stuff. And another 200 up there. So I think I can turn that off. That should save us a little bit of power. And I'll actually be back once that's fully charged, and I'll turn that thing on. That's where I make my nuclear fuel, fusion fuel anyway, so it's not a big worry. I have more than enough to keep that up and running. I kind of feel like I need more. Delete all of that. Mercury Gate needs showers, but you do have water, so yeah, that's fine. I need stuff here to make a mine, don't I? I need like at least a tier 3 mine on Mercury to get that. I probably just need a tier 2 mine, to be honest. Let's go to Moondrop. With the funny visuals at the moment. Where is my battery charge? 5.3K. Let's keep that running. And is there anything in my... Oh, carbon is missing. Yes, that's 100K carbon from Earth. Hell of a delivery. Yeah, okay. There's nothing in the cart. That might be a bit too expensive. Maybe a tier 2 would be better. Tier 2 only would require the nano composite, of which we have none at the gate. Okay. So in that case, I only have 740 here. And 68 here, so we need more nano composite. which is kind of weird, which is what I need for power, right? Which makes it odd that I don't have it. Okay, Moongate. Come up to Moongate. It's fine if it takes a little bit of time to get prepped for the space. If I had a super base, it might be a bit faster. That one's turned on. Let's turn that one on also. And turn that one off. Yeah, okay, we'll have two running. Leave the station. There you go. And what do you require? Let's just leave this open and running. Now, I don't think I'm going to need more than one of the one solar panel, but I'm going to send this stuff over. Plus those guys. Hold up, do I have the rest of the stuff? Maybe not. Womp, 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 womp. Which is the superconductors. Okay. Good thing I looked at that. I have some here. None up there. And none over there. Okay, well, it's a good thing we checked. So, we need more superconductors. I thought I said only one is enough. So I'm going to send this up. Along with the rest of this. And that. Yes, please. Up you go. Well, I just probably made someone's day in STO. What did you do? Did you do something really bad at the exchange? That's what you did, didn't you? You put in the wrong number of zeros is what you did. Am I guessing right? No? Okay. I'm kidding. What happened though? This thing needs still more of that. I hear some good things are happening at STO. I think one of the best things, pieces of news that I've heard was that Thomas Maroney is now executive producer, which is like a hell yeah, high five moment. Fuck yeah. Thomas the Cat Maroney as executive producer is I'm gonna guess is a really good thing. That guy's been the backbone of that guy's carried the game for like a decade. Let's be honest. Thomas Maroney has carried that fucking game for a while. You know it, I know it. Just traded at least 20 mil EC worth of stuff. You just gave him that. You just traded it to him. 200 mil. To be honest, how much does 200 mil get you these days? Like, I remember back in the day when, like, 200 mil was a ship. But that is actually, sorry, that I don't mean to diminish that. That is actually kind of awesome that you would give something to someone like that. Is it like a new player or something, or someone struggling? Or you just felt like randomly being generous? I did order this, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. That has arrived. Okay. So now we do a descend. Descend. Yes, descend. We're going to do the send. I feel like I'm kind of... Yeah, and it barely made a dent in the stuff I have. Yeah, well, you whales, man. You whales. You guys are also carrying the game, to be honest. I don't know if it's you specifically, but you know what I mean. Just checking on my... I didn't have my my YouTube dashboard open there, so I wasn't sure if the game was streaming to YouTube or not. Yes, it is. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So what was I doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna send this over to Mercury in 8 days. Okay. Let's go to Mercury Gate. And we'll just let this run for a little bit. Galileo's on the move. And we can kind of see it. Okay, so it lets us know what's going on here. Can we see where Galileo is? Oh, wow, okay. 7 days. It's booking it. Holy shit. And then we have... Oop. What happened here? Cold, cold, cold. -5. Okay. It's kind of hard to see stuff. Hello, maintenance stuff. There we go. One in here. Those are self-heated, but the hospital also. Okay, that's one thing I should have done from way at the start. But at least I have like the auto, I have the advanced thing here, so that should be fine. Yeah, these guys are fine. Oh, and we got a new contract? New contract offer. Farming colony on Mars for veggies. Rice, berries, spices, vegetables, and medicinal herbs on Phobos. Tempting. That's actually kind of tempting. Another farming colony on Phobos. But let's pause that for a second. I go to Mars. All right, let's leave the station here. If I hit the buy button, I already have fruits, berries, spice, rice, corn, and wheat, as well as medicinal, and I have like pretty much almost everything. I think just the vegetable is left, right? Vegetables left to do on Mars, and that will complete it. Except it's the Earthlings that are that have this. The Martians, I have this, and the Mercurians don't have anything. Yeah, that does worry. I'm gonna keep an eye on what's going on with Galileo. It's kind of interesting. Do I really need, like, I don't need Phobos built up. I mean, I could just to fill up the time, but I don't need Phobos built up. Farming colony, this one maybe just to complete, have like a rounded out thing over on Mars for the Martians. Sure, I'll take that. Back to Galileo. Switch over to the station. Now only one is sick. Show unreachable. I don't think it's unreachable. Yeah, definitely not unreachable. Okay, yeah, she's just auto fixing that person and should be fine. Yeah. Who's being fixed? The other doctor. So as soon as he gets fixed, it should be soon, he'll fix her. Show unreachable. Why? I'm not sure why they're saying this is unreachable. It's definitely reachable. Even, oh, hold on, did she get blocked in by this? She did. Derp. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Okay, where are we gonna put this? Is this good? Is this good enough? That might be good enough. Show unreachable again. God damn it, can you zoom to the correct spot? that did block it. Okay, why would you do that? I think we got everything sorted now, maybe. I think we do. Click on Mercury Gate. Still 4 days for your shuttle arrival. Let me open that. And yeah, let's wait for stuff to happen. These guys, go take your showers, dudes. Don't complain about the showers now. You have plenty of water. Most advanced ship that I've ever built. It's already falling apart. Yes, all the extra heaters really cranked up the consumption a bit. Which means I'm gonna have to send over more fuel for this sooner than I expected. Speaking of, let's go down here. You should be fully charged, so we can turn you off. Yeah, 64 out of 30 or something, whatever. I need more of these things. Moongate, you're still producing stuff, right? Like I'm here. Let's turn that off. What I need is this to be made. I need a whole bunch of these. And I have the tier 2 machine. It just needs carbon. Let's buy carbon. Uh, 100k should suffice for a little bit. Right? Back to Mercury Gate, 2 days till your arrival. Yeah, I think we got someone dirty on Mercury Gate. That's fine. All right. Galileo arrives in 1 day, by the way. That's interesting. Here we are on Mercury. And I want to do this really quick base for the Mercurians, if I can get the chance to do it. I do have those. Okay. Mercury is tidally locked. Don't mean to brag. I could sell off all my stuff and max out the AC on all 16s of my tunes. So on a side note, I need you to play the game a couple of times now. Sorry, on a side note, need you play the game a couple of times now, it's worth it. You might need to rephrase that. There's I think you accidentally a word over there. On a side note, I have seen you play the game a couple of times now. Is it worth it? This game here? Okay. If you like base builders, man, if you like base building, if you like 4X, if you like doing stuff like that, then hell yeah. If you're into like transport fever type deals, then it's there. It kind of scratches that itch. So let's see. Let's build a base here. Although I have commercials coming up on Twitch, I should let those go before I actually start something, right? Yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna play the commercials for a couple of minutes here. Probably not the full 5, but yeah. And we'll be back. Do I leave the ambience on? It's fine. Whatever, dudes. We'll be right back. Just take this as a quick stretch break. All right, enough of that nonsense. We're back. I appreciate your patience, everyone. So yeah, let's go place a. There's no really good place for iron, really? Oh, down here. Okay. But then the H3, I'm not looking for H3, am I? Just a regular old mine is fine. Okay, let's go take a look down here. It is going to be for the Mercurians, but not quite yet. A nice, huge crater here. Aha. Okay then. Power-wise, I think, let's see, 1 and 2 for Mercury should be fine. I think I'm going to probably need more. And you know what? I don't have enough carbon on Mercury, do I? What can I buy on Mercury? Absolutely nothing. We're gonna have to use the small batteries then. Okay. Might as well buy the... I clear the card first. Buy. I think I should have looked. I should have looked. Venus, we can buy from Venus. Carbon in 6 days. Earth is 8 days. Yeah, so I guess we're buying carbon from the Mercurian base on Venus and sending it to Mercury. Good job, guys. So yeah, the yellow are the Mercurians, I'm pretty sure. Venusians? No. Okay, no. The yellow is the Venusians. My bad. I apologize. So from Mercury Gate all the way from Venus. $20K should be enough. 6 days, we should go over. We'll go 40K in case we need like extra batteries, because I think we might. Everything else we have plenty of, so it is just that. 6 days, please. 2 shuttles. That's fine. To Venus Express. From Venus Express to Mercury Gate. Yes. All right. In the meantime, we can probably get away with a few of these. One of those. We do have those. Just gonna order this though. Plus one of these. Go ahead and send the whole cart down. With just a smidge extra. Quick jump to orbit to speed through that. Okay. So. hard to see because it's so bright. That's one. Wait for Constructabots. I kind of want it away from the build, but that's fine. I got 4 of these, didn't I, or 6? Let's start with 4. There's the storage. There's a wet storage. And I think we're good. For now. Alright, we do need... like, we need a lot of stuff, basically. But... how many people do we need on this colony? So I need 2 for the miner. Nine people, I'm thinking. And then 1 for each of these, that's 4. 6. 2 doctors is 8. And 1 repair guy is 9. Don't really need the doctor or the repair guy, but if this is going to last a little bit longer than it needs to, then it might be just a good idea. It's like it's worth a bill, so yeah, we can throw some money at it. That doesn't really matter. So a base for 9 people. Let's summon stuff now. Send. Some of this stuff I can buy on Mercury, right? Why do I have so little of stuff? What can I buy on Mercury? Okay, not much of anything at all. Okay. Deep breath. We can survive this. We're missing so much stuff. Let's go with all that first. Venus, you can send stuff to Mercury Gate, including some of this stuff over here. Yeah. From Venus Express. Yeah, okay. Refractory polymers, some of the stuff we were missing. Go ahead, send them. That's going to take a week to get to the gate above us. In the meantime, we can still get something built. Galileo has almost arrived as well. Then go airlock. I'm gonna go the high temperature route. And I'm going to do a small relaxation thing. We said 9 people, huh? Just have 9 people in a row there and just one little tiny base. I wonder. I could make it a little bit bigger by just making it wider, but I think it's fine. So on this side over here, let's start with the toilets. Toilets for 9 people, no big deal. With a nice door. Okay. And then the shower. And this one. Am I ballsy enough to do that? Why not? Can I put a ladder on you? I can. Okay. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of wasted water. Oh my god. That is so much water. Okay. And then we need the canteen. This is enough for 12 people. So it's fine. And then we can do the repair room and the doctor's office on this side. That saves us Oops. Where'd the base go? It's right there. So yeah, let's do the med. Which at this point we don't need that much of. Oh, the robotic surgical room. I can't do it. I don't have the stuff, do I? I don't have the sensors for it. Ah, nuts. Okay, it's fine. We'll do a regular surgical table. Like that. And actually, let's make the room bigger. Plus the chemo, I'm out of that stuff for the heating, the base heating. That's going to be a problem. It's still a number of days away. Also, batteries. Yeah, it's batteries. Okay, yeah. I need that big battery. Just gonna put this here. And I do need a diffuser. But again, stuff is arriving slowly. Maintenance room. We put a door. Oh, we forgot a door to the doctor's office. Okay, so all that's left is some. Well, there's significantly more left. I shouldn't say all that is left. There's still significantly more. Not enough mats, and those mats are those very things there. Okay. So yeah, the base is gonna freeze for a little bit while we wait for stuff to arrive at Mercury. Let's head out. It's fine. There's no one at the base yet. I could probably turn it off, but it's fine. 6 days for that shuttle. We're gonna get to Callisto before we get there. So we might switch over to building a base on Callisto. If I can. Ooh. The Galileo has arrived. Hello, Jupiter. This is kind of crazy. Hell yeah. Okay. I guess save. Yeah, let's save. Callisto. Establish a colony. Not sure how much sunlight we're gonna get. So this is gonna be experiment. I've never lived on Callisto before. So we get to experiment and have a little bit of fun. So yeah, let's do this. First base on Callisto. Interesting. Callisto. So I'm gonna start by clearing the card first. Two, just in case, and then two high strength blocks for the storage. So if you send that from the card, do I? No, that is the wrong. That is the wrong. That is definitely the wrong. From here. From Galileo. From the card, please. Oh man, that was close. Did I do that right? Not sure if I did that right, but let's go with this. Send that down, yes please. The stuff is charging. So, one battery, one solar panel. So in Earth orbit, remember these guys give us 5,000. Pause for a sec while I find a spot where it lights up green, like right there. $185. Wow, for one solar panel. It's enough to get our base started building. Let's get this thing charged up. And get some charge in the battery. I think we'll put down a we're gonna put some nuke down somehow, some way. Yeah, because that's not gonna cover much of anything. On the bright side, the other blocks are kind of neat for building. So I can go, say here. Say this block. So let me do that again. From card. If I do that, that sends me 10 of those. If I clear the cart again and then go in. And do like this. That should give us another whole bunch of blocks that we can play with. Yes, those are just blocks that we can use. So 10 regular blocks, 20 of the other ones, and then we're gonna just send down the regular stuff we normally send down. I might need a nuke reactor, so yeah. Was it 74K for that? 7400? I don't know if I don't think I brought any fuel for a fusion reactor. There's nuclear fuel. Yeah, I did bring nuclear fuel. Okay, good. Send down 1,000 of those just in case. Other than that, the rest of the stuff can wait. Yes, the rest of the stuff can wait. 4 days for that. And I have to wait 3 hours for the cargo stuff to finish. I don't need cargo stuff at the moment. Good to know. And I'm wondering if I can build. If I can build that reactor now or not. Reactor, I think I'll build it out of this. So energy block. The high strength stuff. Let me clean the cart. Just gonna start with 20. Send that down, yes, please. Yeah, that's what I'm after. Not enough materials. That's fine. Clear the cart. What's missing? The carbon and the water. Dang. Did I not? Wrong one. Forgot this thing needs like a stupid amount of water to power up. Oh, well, to turn on. All right, that's fine. What else is needed? Carbon? A little bit of carbon. I spent a lot of not sure if that one's necessary, but we'll add it. Well, why didn't you tell me the steel was short before I called down the rest of the stuff? We're short. Oh, okay. Like, really no steel? How did I bungle this generator so bad? Like, I seriously bungled this one pretty bad. Because otherwise we're not going to get power from the solar. In that case, I would need these guys. Perhaps it's time to save scum and start this trip over. Oh my god, and it's like a month between here and there. So this is good learning experience for everyone involved. I thought I had enough stuff on Galileo, but yeah, I've been humbled pretty quickly. So we have to start this trip again. Like, I really don't want to have to save scum this, so I'm just thinking about it for a sec here. I mean, it's definitely not enough energy. Turn that off. Well, let's see if we can. I should have enough stuff to build a framework. So at the very least, I'll get that done. And the blocks that I'm going to be putting down should work as like mini generators as well, and help out a little bit. Because I have enough to make 100 of these blocks, so I'm not too fussy about it. That's what I brought over. Nothing to do other stuff. Relaxation room. $25 colonists. We can go with 8. Sure, I brought enough for a whole bunch of these. Sure, I brought enough for 20 of these. Yeah, just send down the whole batch. Same thing what we did before on the other base. Toilets for a bunch of people. Okay, we have a little bit of excess comfort. I hate it when it does that. How much water do I have left? I have like a lot of water, so I might as well just throw it at this. At this point, I'm pretty sure I have to redo this trip because I think I messed up big time, and it's like a month. A whole freaking month to get stuff by shuttle over here. It's quicker just to build ships and haul stuff over. Actually, that might be an idea. I might need more than one ship going back and forth, because if I can get the shipments going in like 2 weeks or so, and the shuttle takes a month, then yeah, that might be a thing. Canteen. For the canteen, we said 25 people. This should cover it. With a door. Okay, then the medical. Put the medical here. I'll put extra, and this is where we actually start going into like the starport phase, huh? So. Okay, jobs for 8. Probably doesn't need to be that big. Definitely did not need to be that big. Okay. And then there's gonna be a second floor, of course. So I definitely need significantly more radio, whatever that thing is, the radiation material, anti-radiation. Because I have absolutely ran out. Right, I have 5. Nothing on here. Moondrop. 4. So yeah, this this trip definitely needs more preparation, I think. But I could definitely cheap out the base. And this is a starport, so I don't absolutely have to be using the expensive materials here. I could be using the super cheap material, get those out of the way, get the colonists in, sell it before anyone really gets sick. But these guys are nice because look, 57 reactors, so just 1 point of power each. It doesn't really quite cover like the full consumption. I'm not quite sure what's like. All these little things there are, I guess, consuming stuff plus the power. Well, but yeah, here we are on Callisto, so we got to see the actual trip. Not that difficult. I'm thinking of doing a new gameplay on the higher difficulty. I think so. I have a much better idea of what I want to do. So I think this contractor only playthrough, which ended up not being fully contractor only playthrough, is doing pretty well. I mean, look at that money there, 15 billion. Yeah. So I think I'm going to call the stream here today. And we might be switching over to different games later on, or we might be playing more of this, but a different playthrough. I think this has been pretty successful. I'm actually kind of waiting for a different mod to come out, which is a basically a copy-paste template maker. Like you build a base, you save it as a template, and then you can paste it and like rebuild the base and save yourself a lot of effort. Like here, definitely saved me a lot of effort because I have 3 contracts for a base here on Ganymede, and that's just my hubris that kind of blocked me. I forgot. I basically don't know what to bring, is what it is. So I'm gonna have to redo this, but it's fine. I can do this better next time. Have yourselves a good one, guys. I'm gonna go grab me some lunch, and yeah, I'll catch up with you all soon. This is Sark signing out. Have a good one.